Welcome to Real Estate Insight, here to empower and educate you in all facets of real estate. I'm your host, Andrew Michael Arroyo. Today's headlines are buyers being priced out and investors being squeezed out, with properties selling for over the asking price, leaving many buyers and investors asking themselves, how much should I pay? We'll be covering residential, commercial, and businesses to see how property values are being affected in today's real estate market. Later on, we'll get the inside scoop on what's happening behind the scenes in the real estate industry from agents on the front lines. Fair housing is becoming a big issue with the latest buyer frenzy. But first, we turn our attention to hot topics and trends with today's current events. I want to turn it over to Robert Sizer and Kathy Wong. Robert, this buyer situation right now seems to be the talk of the town. What's it going to take for a buyer to get a property?
Andrew, the buyer pool is extremely deep right now, and I think a lot of them are treading water or sinking. It's a highly competitive environment out there, and we're seeing multiple offers on most listings, either at or over full price. So really I think the point, if you're a buyer in this market, you have to put forward your best step, your best leg forward, and do the best that you can. Hopefully you have an agent that can guide you to put you in that position.
And Kathy, what are you seeing? I mean, this buyer's market is quite challenging. It's really a seller's market. What does a buyer need to do in order to get a property?
Well, like Robert said, the most important thing is to put your best offer together right from the get-go. So gone are the days where you could bid some discount off the listing price. So you put your best price forward and you get pre-approved and ideally even desktop underwritten so that you could kind of compete with the cash buyers by reducing the close of escrow. Another thing that if the seller needs a little bit of time to get moving, it's great to be able to offer them a rent back, whether it be at fair market value or if you can afford it, even a free rent back. That goes a long way with most sellers.
Now, with all these overbids, what are some of the strategies that you're utilizing to make sure your buyers have a competitive edge?
Well, besides financing, another big advantage would be to find out what the seller needs, because price is always a main issue, but timing is another one in terms of making a move. And finally, if there was anything else that was important to the seller, try to be able to give it to them. That's the most important thing, is try to meet the seller's needs and wants as much as possible.